Burning daylight in here, folks. Hello, welcome in. Literally no one. I'm back. I'm actually gonna keep it pretty low key because I'm just here to vibe and enjoy my time. Yeah, yesterday I was just completely I was all over the place with the way I was talking about this dang game. So like it was the most unfocused stream of consciousness, deeply unserious cacophony imaginable. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to hit you. That's my bad. I would never hit my dog. I can hit you? Just like repeatedly? That's crazy. Alright. The marrow, the marrow, the marrow. Do I want to go left and explore Moss Home more? Yeah, there's a whole region of Moss Home that I haven't really explored to my satisfaction. So let's do that first. Something tells me it won't really take me anywhere particularly new or anything, so. But my intuition might also just be completely wrong. That's also entirely possible. Ow. You're dead to me. Yes! Oh, I needed these. I forgot about that. How many of these do I need? I need 12? Alright. Good to know, good to know. Man, are you for real? Alright. Yes, sir. That's my Hornet right there. I have no idea where I am. Okay, never mind. I think I know where I am. Yeah, no. So I'm officially like done with kind of just like geeking out over this game. You know, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride because you know it's just a good time. It just makes me happy, you know, and that's all there is to it. You know, there's no big deal about it. No big whoop to be made about this. What the hell are we talking about? I'm slightly outraged. All right. I'm actually just super upset. I'm never gonna react to that properly. I'm just always gonna get hit by that, and I think that's just something that I'm going to have to accept moving forward. Because my reaction time is simply not good enough. Yeah, I've heard a lot about how hard this game is. Game difficulty is such an interesting thing. I don't know what that is. What? Spool fragment. One half of an artifact left behind by the weavers, designed to collect and hold silk. A completed spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Oh, so it's like the vessel fragments. Okay. I follow. What? Okay. I was worried for a moment. Where am I? Oh, this is... Man, I'm just not good at video games anymore. I was never good at video games, actually. The topic of being good at video games is actually really interesting. I feel like I talked about this kind of recently, but I really and truly don't feel like I learned how to be good at games until like kind of recently. I want to survey people like on like when they beat their first game. If I could have like a complex, I don't even know if I would call it like a scientific study, but you know, just something like a comprehensive study on like to kind of discuss game difficulty, the way it's perceived culturally versus like the way it actually manifests, and what our actual expectations of games are now versus then, and how that kind of like leaks into like cultural formation, elitism, how we take into account like instrumental play, the way games quote unquote should be played, yada yada yada, right? But you know, amongst all that discussion, one of the things I'd be really interested in is just like, what do we, among other things, like what do we think constitutes someone who's like a naturally good gamer, right? Which I think a follow-up, like one of the follow-up questions that I think is pretty poignant is like, okay, like when did you beat your first game? Because I've been like hearing people talk about like a pretty classic kind of like reactionary whinge you get when you see a Let's Player be all like, yo, Mario is hard, like Mario 64. Because newsflash, it is hard, like genuinely. It is a cumbersome and unruly system to tangle with. And then like when someone voices that opinion playing it in the now, and someone just as kind of like a reactionary gotcha quip is like, this game is literally made for children, or like, I beat this when I was like 3 months. I beat this when I was in the womb. You know, like they come at you with some smarmy variant of, this is made for babies, you're an adult, you know. And there's this really kind of pervasive, this is just me ragging on gamers for being awful and terrible, and I hate them, which means I also hate myself. Gamers are just like, well, this goes for any elitist community. Oh wow, imagine remembering things. But like, it's really like, guys, kids have hours upon hours. Kids have a lot of unique strengths as it pertains to like learning new things, right? Chief among them is the fact that kids can just kind of like take things for granted, right? Like it is, their brains, they are able to operate under as few preconceived notions as possible, especially when you compare them to an adult. Adults have a lot of like reference points and preconceived notions that they've developed over the course of their lives. I'm saying this, by the way, this is not by no means like a rigorously how do I put this? This is by no means like everything I say here is not has not been subject to like any sort of academic rigor. Like this is all vibes and speculation, all right? So for any random passerbys that happen to be hearing me right now and for some reason have strong opinions on whatever I'm talking about, feel free to sound off and just tell me why I'm stupid and wrong and deserve to die. I'm chill with that kind of discourse. You know, and it's just a thing you gotta do every now and again. Okay, I guess I'm doing this now. Okay, cool. Okay. This is maybe not my favorite thing in the world to deal with. Oh! Oh man, are we for real? Please do not die. Oh wow, that's really unfortunate. Excuse me 1 second while I go and try and grab my stuff. So do I just lose all my stuff? Is that the way that works now in this game? I mean, I'm fine with that. It's just like... Okay, well... we'll just have to go and see. Yeah, but... like, kids can just... you can tell a kid that something works the way it does, and they'll just be like, okay. Like, I have no reason to doubt you. There's this, for those not in the know, like, a really strong point of reference is, there's this YouTuber named Rasputin. Their profile pic, I believe, is, like, just like a dude with a paper bag over his head. And he has a series that's called, like, What is Gaming Like for a Non-Gamer? Where he basically has, in this case, his then fiance, now wife. Well, I mean, I don't know what their relationship situation is now. I apologize profusely if they've broken things off for some reason. Oh. But, where he basically has her play through just like a bunch of different games, which, you know, a selection which is very much subject to just like the flavor of the week, like, oh, this would be interesting. I wonder how you would take to this thing that a lot of people kind of take for granted, that a lot of people are very familiar with, but, you know, you clearly aren't. Honestly, like, not my favorite mechanic in the world, I'm not gonna lie. Haven't I been here already? Oh my god, alright. Yes, sir. But one of the games he has her play is Skyrim. He has her play through the opening segments of a lot of games for the very first iteration of this series, and one of the games in the first episode is Skyrim. And there's this moment where she's like going through. This happens with a lot of the games, honestly, that are a bit more linear and like rigidly structured, such that, like, you know, you can't just go. They want you to do very specific things just to like set the scene, basically. Imagine just like a video game cutscene where you just happen to be able to control your character, but otherwise, like, you don't actually have like a lot of real agency. How did I do this? Not the healthiest in the world, but, you know, we'll make do. I need to focus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man. Oh my gosh. I hate the automatic ledge grab mechanic. That's like not my favorite thing in the world. Oh, okay, cool. Brother, please, just die already. I am being so deadass right now. Am I able to kill that thing? An old gate, an old stone gate with a simple keyhole. Am I able to kill you? Now I feel compelled to check. That's so annoying. Let's not. Let's not and say we did. Am I? Okay, I have no idea how much headway I'm making. Me too, sir. Nice. Okay. That took quite a long time. A beast shard. Okay. What? Chunk of hardened material found in the shells of great beasts can be broken into individual shell shards for use in crafting. Breaks into 140 shell shards. I mean, all right. I guess so. If you say so, mister. Wowee! All right. Yup. That's all I wanted. Okay. What? I tried to do a ledge jump like that. What on earth was I talking about? I was talking about like learning games and stuff, right? So, Rasputin, right? So he, at the very beginning of the What is Gaming Like for a Non-Gamer series, he had his wife, then fiance, try out Skyrim. And for those of you who are not aware, Skyrim's opening sequence basically opens on you being taken into, I've never played Skyrim. It opens on you being taken into the town, whatever, and then suddenly there's a dragon attack and you have to escape the town during the dragon attack. What any gamers in the know will recognize is that that whole sequence is what is called a scripted sequence. Basically, if you... Basically, it like feels like all tense and stuff, like in the game, in the world of the game, right? There's a dragon attack happening and you are trying to escape because you don't want to die. But from a meta perspective,
Benny Frank.
oh man, from a meta perspective, we as audience members recognize that like there's not actually what am I trying to say? There's not actually any danger. Like, you can stand still for a bajillion years and the dragon will never kill you because it's a scripted sequence. And thus, like, you know, if you're in the know, there's not actually any tension. Unless you're, like, just buying into the scene, you know, as an onlooker. But, you know, for Rasputin's fiancée, she wasn't familiar with the idea of a scripted sequence. She thought she was really in danger, and she you know, she took it at face value and thought, oh man, I need to hide. So she decides to hide in the wreckage of a house, and this goes on for all too long, and before she realizes, like, hey, wait, nothing's happening. I'm making no progress. What am I supposed to be doing? Like, am I missing something? And Rasputin was just like, yeah, you actually have to, like, go over there. The game won't continue until you go over there. And she was like, but won't the dragon try and kill me? And he was like, no, it's a scripted sequence. And there's this whole, like, moment where she was like, huh? Like, all notions she had of what games were, of how they functioned as, like, kind of simulations of, like, as, like, simulations of, like, actual scenarios that are highly reactive, right? They kind of, like, slowly but surely fell away throughout the process of these videos. And that's what I mean when I say that, like, kids can pick up things pretty without much fuss, because they don't have like a prior framework to kind of compare everything to. Adults have lots of reference that can be very useful in a lot of situations where you're trying to, like, you know, use your intuition to pick up something really quickly. But for video games, which each have like their own systems, which each operate on logic that oftentimes tries to simulate some aspect of reality, but obviously can't do it perfectly for certain reasons, right? And you know, they can be a notoriously insular thing to try and break into, because video games are not real life. And they don't even really try to approximate real, and oftentimes they don't even really try to approximate real life, quote unquote, or like the sheer multitude of possibilities that reality can present at any given moment, right? That's just not a thing that most games try to reckon with, for completely understandable reasons. That is an incredible undertaking from a design standpoint, you know? That's kind of left up to, like, the really dense CRPGs and, like, the Sims and stuff like that, you know? Anyway, what binds duty? Oh, wow, I really can't read today. Oh my gosh. What duty binds you to this old chapel, madam? The structure barely stands, and I see no signs of congregation. Aye, gone. A lot of them fled and hidden. But I'm not leaving till I've set this place right. It's that citadel above, you see. Even now, in far looms long decline, the simple bugs, they're witless before it. Too grand, too majestic, too powerful. This building's state is a sad example of those who dare suggest another path. I completely forget what point I was trying to make. Right. So, like, you know, there's something to be said for people, like, someone is not bad at games for not being able to, like, come to grips with how, like, say, Mario works. Right? For struggling, especially for older games, which are kind of designed to, like, they're short, so they're designed so they stretch out time by being really hard. By being really hard and really unforgiving, you know? Openly so. Garb of the Pilgrims, wish granted. Oh, sick. Alright. I did not think that through. Alright. Oh, I have to call from here. Ada! Ada! Hey, doggy! Let's go to the marrow. Like, I just want to know, man, like, what does it mean to be naturally good at games? Because there was a time when I used to think, like, I'm a gamer. I'm naturally good at games. But the way that, like, I don't think I ever really... I think the first game I ever beat solo was Fire Red. And I struggle to, like, actually call that, like, my first... my first real hard-earned game completion. For completely arbitrary reasons, admittedly, right? But like dead ass, you know, the way I won was by sheer luck. I bashed my head against a wall. I was severely underleveled. I did a switch in that I had that with no strategic reasoning behind it. I just, you know, I was at my wit's end. My team was extremely lopsided level-wise, and I was like, alright, whatever. I'm going to send in, like, my Vaporeon against this Blastoise just to, like, tank a hit. Lo and behold, I switch it into a Hydro Pump, and it has Water Absorb. Which ends up, like, saving the entire run for me. And, mind you, I didn't plan for that at all. Like, it was pure happenstance. It was purely a stroke of luck, and that saves the entire game for me. The second game I beat after that is Pokemon Pearl. And honestly, it's really similar. Like, I go through Pearl not really grasping the finer details of like how the game works. I don't read anything. I don't read text. I don't internalize game mechanics in like a really meaningful way. I go through the game thinking that close combat is just assuming close combat is a status move off of vibes, even though you can literally just look at an icon and tell what kind of move close combat is, and tell that it's the strongest physical fighting type move in the game. You know, barring like I think Focus Punch. Okay, but why? All this to say, like, I beat the game, right? And like, you know, that's meaningful, right? That's cool. Beating games is hard, and it's cool when people can do it, because it's hard, and it demands a lot of time and genuine tenacity, right? But I didn't understand the game. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what was going on. I was playing loose and fast, bro. I was just spamming moves that I thought was cool, and that's like a completely valid way of playing games. But I wouldn't say at the time I had actually cultivated genuine game sense, I guess is the point I'm trying to get across. I wasn't actually thinking about games that deeply. I was just kind of playing them and hoping that like I was doing something correct. And by the time I'd beaten Pearl, I was also like the best in my class at the best, you know, that kid in the school who's like the best at Smash. You know, he's the best at the video games, but being the best at video games amongst like a group of like 8-year-olds who haven't like who don't have like a cultivated internalized sense of like game sense, it's not that difficult. In the air, the water, everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside. Guts. Tightest around heart. Pulsing rhythm. Sick. Alive. Dead. Something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. Alright, I mean, I guess. That's cool. Whatever. Like, I was very vibes-based, and I really and truthfully had not developed like a thinking gamer's brain, which admittedly isn't necessarily something anyone developed. Like any gamer develops, even if they've spent a lot of time. Like there was someone who I played in Smash in high school, and bless their soul, man, they tried really hard. They did not have fundamentals. They did not have fundamentals. They lacked fundamentals in a way that no one else in that school did. And they were they had aspirations as a competitive player, but their fundamentals were just non-existent. And to the extent where I was like, how are you looking at this game? Because I can see exactly what you want to do, and what you want to do is so like far removed from achieving an actual win condition. It's so misguided openly. Me with my highly intellectual gamer brain that can see, that has a bird's eye view of the whole situation, right? Nah, but like, I had enough game sense to basically diagnose, like, hey, like, this is Smash, right? They're playing Villager. I can see pretty transparently that you're just going for like setups, and you're not even going for setups where appropriate. Like, you're just going for them because I don't know. Like, perhaps you're under the impression that they're strong, but you don't actually have like a very you don't actually have like a very well-developed idea of like why they're strong. You're just kind of like doing them because you have a not so developed conception of the idea that it is the right thing to do with your character, right? Like, oh, this is a high level technique that my character can do, but there's no great understanding. There's no demonstrable understanding of why it's a strong setup, you know? Like, imagine spamming fireballs in a fighting game, in a traditional fighting game. Or imagine drifting in Mario Kart. Drifting is a core tenet of Mario Kart. You need to drift to be a good player, but imagine drifting, like always holding the drift button and always trying to get drifts, even down like straightaways that are not wide enough for snaking, right? Why are you doing that? What is this? Oh my god. Okay. You always scare me. Okay. That's cool. Damn, already doing... This is like another way in which this game is like definitely kind of expects you to have Hollow Knight in your bones already. Like, pogoing is not necessary in Hollow Knight. Like, at all, pretty much. For navigation's sake, right? What? Okay. Not yet. Oh, hey, you're back. Oh, hey, you're really back. You're back in black, as it were. Okay. Oh. There's no point in doing this. Okay. Nope. Like, a long story short, he was just doing shit that made no sense. Like, he was doing these things, and I was like, yeah, people do this, but they don't do it the way, they don't do this where you're doing it. You know, like, they do this specifically in X situation because it covers X options, right? Because it zoning 101. You exert pressure in a zone of influence so you can kind of narrow down where your opponent is going to try to move, where they think they're safe, and it allows you to effectively read their movements a lot more. Zoning 101. If I shoot something out in front of me, odds are my opponent's going to try to jump over it, which means I need to have an anti-air option locked and loaded. That is like a really basic, dumbed down analysis of like the way zoning works in fighting games. Of like a pretty common micro interaction, I should say. And this guy was just spamming setups, was just spamming like pretty specific high level tools. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fine. Craft metal. I feel like I have 2 pieces of these, right? All right, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, okay. Let's go left. Let's go up top. I need to use the bathroom. Yeah, let's put a pin in this thought, because I apparently really need to use the bathroom. Rin! Yes, indeed, Hornet. All right, give me a moment. I'll be back. We are so back. Alright. Right, we're back. I'm not just fibbing. Oh man. Give me. Come on. Wires. Imagine, dude. Wire management is one of those things that would almost certainly dramatically extend the lifetime of my PC. It would make my life easier. It would make my wife come back. It would let me see, it would give me the opportunity to like see my children again and tell them I love them and tell them that I'm sorry for leaving them and for not being a part of their lives. It would just be like a wholehearted like boon, you know. Nothing but nothing but a net positive for me, right? And here I am bumbling around with like just wires dangling underfoot, ready and rearing to like get me murdered at a moment's notice. What a sorry excuse for a human being. Anyway. Ow. Youch. That actually feels really, really good. the momentum-based pogo. That's pretty sick. Alright. So here I am once again, and I'm torn into pieces. Can't deny it, can't pretend. I need to like... So there are like all these self-care things that like that I see people do. Ordinarily, like I see my mom and my sister do them. Where they like, you know, they kind of like they doctor their own nails with, you know, a couple different tools. Beyond just like trimming their nails, they also have like a nipper. That's the only thing I really know about. The nipper is like really, really important. You look really threatening, and I kind of don't want to mess with you right now. I want to get a bench. Give me a moment. What is this? Bench! Yay! Alright, okay. Oh, I'm in... I have found jail. Like, actual jail.
Oi! Oi! You there! Get us out of here! Since when's a little light thievery worth a lifelong sentence? Hurry it up! Let us out quickly then. We got places to go, bugs to see, trinkets to pilfer. Ha! Giotto!
Giotto mate kudasai and whatnot. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Oh, wow. Oh, I can just break this. Oh my god, okay. Okay. That was cool. That was cool. This too cannot be broken.
Oh, free at last. Locked up in here much too long, we was. Nasty place to keep a poor little snitch bug like Grindle. Oi, you're smelling fancy? You got some pockets under your cloak? Hiding away some goodies for us to pilfer.
Beware your greed, thief. You'd be dead before your claw reached my cloak.
Oh, ha ha! Never mind then, bully. Plenty of tasties lying around for us down here. We smells them. Locking us up in a place like this. What a shameful act. Ha! Ha! Giotto.
Yeah, and fucking goblin. Straight pin. Tool acquired. Equip tools in the quest menu while resting at a bench. Yeah. Light throwing tool designed for rapid attacks. Up R1? Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay. Alright, I get it. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to focus up, even though I was talking earlier about, I was jibber-jabbering about, like, being good at games or whatever. I'm gonna have to, like, prove I'm actually worth a damn. Oh, God! Oh, God! Ow. Dude, what? Dude, what? Man, dude. Ah. My reaction is so poor. Oh, I lost all my rosaries. That's really unfortunate. Someone did not think that through. Anyway. Oh, man. It was that easy. I'm actually a little upset that that... Alright, well. I didn't need those rosaries anyway. I did, actually. I'm kind of upset about that. Man, where even am I? Yo, relax. Yo, relax. Ow. 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 Yeesh. Oh God. What is... Oh. Hello! Oh, woo! Oh, woo! Alright, okay, get over here, come on. What the heck? That's such an awkward thing to, like, wrap my fingers around. Giving me good old-fashioned Moss Charger vibes. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm deeply upset. Get over here, come on. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me, dude. What is going on with me right now? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. These fights are so involved. Oh, for real, man? Alright. What? Oh my gosh. You're actually just an enormous asshole. I can't believe you'd do this. Oh my god, this is so rough. Alright, I'm not messing with that. This is deeply unwise. Are we serious right now? Oh, hi. Thank you. Ow. I'm getting so turned around right now. All right. I'm starting to like really like play a little too loose. I need to focus a little bit more. It's also like slightly embarrassing because I feel like this stuff isn't that hard. I'm just like not being careful. Get over here, come on. What am I doing? Ah, jeez. I probably shouldn't have done that already. Dude! Oh my gosh. Hello? Dude. Am I stupid? Like, how am I supposed to get over there consistently? I am stupid. Alright. Jeez. Okay, so that actually does give you back all your prayer beads. Jeez, it's so dramatic. Oh, I can heal in midair. That's good to know. That was also really close. I was not being careful. Oh, I don't remember the voice I gave you. That was a battle well fought, child-wielding needle. Your master would be proud of you.
Miss Veer?
The one who trained me long ago. I never called her master. Whether she would be proud of what has become of me, I cannot say. No, Hakata. Whether she is dead or alive, have faith. Nothing a pupil does escapes their master's sight. Burrowed paths of the red shells. Their stores and shrines are frequent throughout. These tunnels must grant them swift passage about the fields below. Ah. These twisting tunnels hide many worthy opponents, but many traps as well. Watch your footing closely. Thank you, Chakra. NGL, I kinda just want to go home. What is this? Okay, just gives me silk. Okay. Good to know. Alright, imagine being good at video games. Oh. Jeez. Ow. Imagine being careful at all. I'm playing so impatient right now. It's kind of not great, honestly. I don't need these, or it's more like I literally can't hold these. I'm like legitimately slightly disappointed in myself. Dude, I literally could not even see it. Where am I going? All right. Hello.
Goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even through my perfect cover. What hell? What hell? What error? Surely something gave me away.
Cadestre.
It was no one thing, young bug. Your disguise is near faultless. I've merely spent a long life being watchful. Then I'll just have to hope the beasts about don't share such keen sight. It'll be so much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected or eaten. These are dangerous fields, young one, not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave them? A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There's a hot harmony here that eludes the grey wastes above and the dry marrow beside. With time and study, I shall uncover why. See here, this old statue. I've been thinking long on it. What clues am I behold? Clawwork seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance? Hers the form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants, before the haunting snared their shells in mind.
The haunting? Capitalized? Is this game's radiance, I suppose.
Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please.
All right.
Well, bye now, bye!
I wonder if that's even, like, actually faster. For deadass, it probably isn't. There's a bench here. Guys, I just want to go back to I just want a guy to... I cannot go any higher. Alright. It seems like this is a dead end, but I can't really tell. That's a switch. Having random pressure plates on the floor that'll murder me is giving me such insane like Terraria PTSD. It's actually it's hurting me mentally. What is this? What do you do? Memory locket. Keepsake containing a precious memory can be used to expand a crest. Expand crests in the crest pane of the menu. The what now? The crest pane is that this? Okay. Oh, to get another. Okay, this feels like kind of a heavy-handed choice, so I'm gonna hold off for now. Maybe later. Sorry if you hear me like shifting around a lot. Alright. Yes, I did in fact forget that that was there. I'm just glad that it didn't bite my ass. Wow, I wonder what power-up I get here. Oh my gosh, is this another boss fight? Hello. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like... What? Hang on one second. Never mind. I was clearly mistaken. Yeah. Dude, where do I use these shards? Frayed rosary string. Yeah, I never finished my earlier train of thought because I just suddenly realized I needed to lock in just a little bit more. Where In God's green earth am I? By the Pale King, where in Farloom am I? Oh, new skill unlocked. Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Okay. That was kind of dramatic. Swift step. Bound the ancestral art. Hold R2. Sprint at blinding speed beyond one's natural limits. Chase down prey and leap great distances. Oh my god, I can run. But you can't turn. Oh, you can turn. That's cool. Hello. Okay, you're not friendly. My bad. Oh, this is awesome. I'm trying to get a handle on how this mechanic works a bit better. So you can keep sprinting through a ledge grab. All right. Yellow. Oh, whoop. Yeah, you're not grubs. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm being a little bit indiscreet here, huh? Insert rosaries? Yes, sir. Thank you, jeez. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. But what else is new, right? Okay. All right, hang on one second. I need to go check this other place. What? Really? Are we deadass? This feels like a trap. Insert rosaries? Again? These are not that far apart, guys. Come on. Confusing. This is like the two benches in the abyss that are like right next to each other for no reason. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, well, where am I? Oh, I'm back here again. Okay. Oh. Wait, I've gone here before. Oh wait, I just don't have the ability to like explore anymore. Okay. Dude, the traversal is so fast with this. Holy. Man. Alright. Sit down. Gotta move on. And it can be used as an air dash too. Nice. Alright. Good to know. Deep docks. Okay. What is this? What is your deal? Oh my gosh, you just throw rocks at me. Ooh, Scotto. Oh, Sharika? Chakra. Fuck. That's the weapon she uses, you dipshit, alright? Child-wielding needle. What do you make of this huge groaning structure? What do you make of this huge groaning structure? The scale of it all impresses me. If this is merely an outpost of the citadel above, then their capital must be grand beyond measure. Yokala. Perhaps so. They must have prized indeed the work done here, to build something so vast in such a dangerous place.
Keen insight, Chakra. Keen indeed.
I see much wasted effort in these docks. There's too much flourish to the form of it all. The ways of others are strange indeed.
I'm sure they are to you, Chakra. I'm sure they are.
Wishka.
Alright. Where is this going? Oh wait, no, this is it's not a stag nest, it's a whatever it's called. Yes. Do I really need to insert rosaries just to earn the right to like raise my voice? Oh. Fancy. Ah, okay. Okay, that actually makes more sense. Alright. Yippee! Oh my gosh. Alright, oh, that's what it is. Alright, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Okay, so... Damn, are you serious? That's really unfortunate. No, wait, not this.
Seems like just a key, but who knows what it'll unlock. I reckon it's come from the Citadel, so it must open the way to something holy.
Alright, let's go for it. Right. Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself. An old stone gate with a simple keyhole. All right, let's see what's behind here, sir. What you hiding behind these here pearly gates? They're not really pearly. They're... Oh. Man, this place looks awesome. What is your deal? Ow. You're a jerk. What the hell? Alright. How much health does this thing have? Okay, there was just multiple of them. All right. Where am I? Okay. Wow. Okay. Dude, this game is so much more balls to the walls than Hollow Knight is. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Hello.
Greetings, Chakra. It was a welcome surprise to hear your call echo through these crumbling tunnels. How goes the search for your master? Pashanka. It is a difficult task to track anything in these caverns while the worms ceaselessly churn the rock. Still, I can see that my master has traveled here. Her path within this land winds strangely. I wonder at her intent. It is no matter, though. She can enlighten me when again we meet. Until then, I will continue in her shadow.
That sucks. All right. Oh, hey. Okay. Dead Bug's Purse. Okay. That's kind of foreboding. Back to the moss what? The whatever this place is called? Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. All right. Oh wow, I have enough for this. What? And what is this for? Oh, you know what? Actually. Okay, what is this for? Oh. Ugh. Really, man? Alright. This is cool, Shellwood. Oh, it's a pond skater. That was kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, but what does that sign mean, though? Yo, you're here too?
These root-woven roads show evidence of my master's passage. A thrice-crushed bug, gouged wood, score prints of sharp claws passing. Small signs that only I can read. Though the trail is cold, it eases me to know she's still within these lands. Worm-ridden caverns, shaking and unstable. There remain faint signs that pilgrims once traveled these tight paths. Tangled roads, choked beneath bramble and root. The flora is often as deadly as the creatures who call this place home.
I got some rosaries to spell.
The creatures of this wood can disguise themselves amongst the many branches. Watch for unexpected movement and be prepared to strike. Thank you, Chakra.
Right now. Indeed. I would also agree with that sentiment. Should I go to sleep soon? How long has it been? It hasn't even been that long. Alright, you know what? I deserve to be a bit of a degen because it's been a while. Oh, this is where the flea is. Okay. Jeez, just like, dude, that was. Did they always do that? That was like a super dramatic fly-in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yippee! Okay, that's cool. Ugh, jeez. All right. Really? All right. I'm sorry, Hornet. I just gave her like a concussion. Fucking Looney Tunes ass run. The like the Scooby Doo. I don't even know how they made that noise. Like where it's like the cartoon feet rolling sound effect. Thank you. Do I want to go to Bone Bottom? What am I gonna do in Bone Bottom anyway? I just like the fact that I can run now. That's kind of sick. Alright. Volatile flint beetles. Residents of Bone Bottom. Flint beetles have awoken in the marrow. The gems that grow in their bellies provide a pure, constant warmth. Harvest these treasures and be rewarded. Sure. Okay. Shellwood. I need to go back into the wormways and get the map there.
Been hearing awful whispers in camp about pilgrims driven mad by the hardship of the climb, crying out and attacking their fellows. You've been out there? Tell me, is it really so? You've heard it true, sir? On the roads, both pilgrims and beasts alike are consumed, driven to violence by a haunted thread, the source of which I have yet to discover. I'd feared it was so. I won't be able to trust a single face out on the path then. The risk of death was daunting enough, but the loneliness of such a journey, that seems almost too much to bear. Oh well, just another test of our devotion, I suppose. Koroyoko.
Yeah, when are you gonna be done building your other stuff, bruh? I feel compelled to try just like doing this quest outright. Right. Oh, what does this do? Discarded purse of a fallen pilgrim. Allows the bearer to retain some rosaries upon defeat. I mean, if I can get them all back, then like, who cares? Whoops! What? Okay. All right. Be a bit more careful. Not the most well thought out plan in the world. I do not understand what this does. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Okay. Very cool. How many of these do I need? I need 3 of them? Alright.
Oh, boy howdy. This sure is a journey. If I do say so myself.
Dude, I really need to, like, actually develop a bit more discipline. I'm, like, definitely not respecting this game as much as I probably should. It is interesting. It's so interesting to have this game. Like, this feels very unapologetically like, yeah. I mean, if you haven't played Hollow Knight before this, then yeah, you're just gonna get your ass beat. And, you know, you're just not gonna know what hit him. I saw an article today that was like, the unapologetic masochism of Silksong, and I was like, what? What am I getting myself into? As a so-called subpar gamer, as a self-proclaimed subpar gamer. I do wonder, because like, to take this all the way back to the conversation I was having earlier. Like, I don't think I developed a strong sense, like an actual base of game sense and gamer knowledge until like, ooh, let's go left. Oh, never mind. Let's go right. Until like, when I was playing like, probably like Smash 4. So at least high school. And as far as like single player games were concerned, like a part of me wants to say I didn't really start actually picking up single player games and trying to like really understand and beat them in earnest until like, is this a boss fight? Okay. No. Until like pandemic, because that's when I was like sat down with Hollow Knight for the first time. That's when I was like really trying to like grind some achievements in Epic Battle Fantasy V. Alright, what is, okay. 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 Alright. Okay, guys. This video game is frustrating me. I'm a little confused, actually. Okay. Okay. This is definitely doable. This is like that one time I spent like half an hour on like a platforming thing that I obviously missed a tool for, that I was obviously just missing a tool for in Pseudo Regalia, but then I eventually did it. Man. It's good practice, at least. I'm starting to lose it. Do I even need to, like, go all the way to the left? I don't think so. I think I found an answer. Never mind. Hello? Oh my god! Okay, I drifted too far to the right there. Was there no point to this? Alright. Well, I made it to the top. That's all that matters! Okay, that's... I don't really like that. That was a little nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, what are we looking at here? An elevator. Okay, well. I have to say, that is like a slightly... that noise is a little bit overly intrusive for what is actually happening there. Okay. I feel like I didn't become, like, I'm suddenly returning to this again. Dude, I'm so bad at keeping up a line of thought. The thing is, right, I could do that for Hollow Knight. Okay, this is like a different conversation. I could do that for Hollow Knight because I, like, knew what I was doing in Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's, like, not hard. This, on the other hand, I think at a base level, yeah, is definitely... What is here? What was this for? Guys, throw me a bone, please. I have no idea what this is for. Okay. Anyway, like, oh, this little guy. Bro, I'm getting so lost. Ow.
Pilgrim, this settlement welcomes all who step the holy path. May you ease your shell within, that your strength renewed can carry you higher.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I am not supposed to be here. Whoops. This is a little creepy. Bells. Sherma's like really close to shawarma, huh?
Haunted Bellheart.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good vibe. Yeah, we like that.
Break the silken curse ensnaring the town of Bellheart.
Oh, it's a town. All right. Man, bro, I just want to... Alright, whatever, man. Rosaries? Really? Dude, I am broke. Holy, alright.
This settlement welcomes all who step the holy path.
Yeah, I did in fact just read that. Oh, City of Tears.
Greymore.
Yeah, sure, same thing. I am not gonna lie, I just need money. I just need money, game. I just need money.
Litany of the Worker. May we catch the dregs and never tire. May we clean the dregs and never hunger. May we spool the dregs and never falter.
Sounds like a workplace. Sounds like workers' exploitation to me, but you know, that is neither here nor there. I love it when that happens. That is so cool. I've made it to the jump scare portion of the game. All right. Okay. Oh my god! Guys, throw me a bone here. I need rosaries. That's all I need. I just need rosaries. Brother, please. Oh my gosh. This game is actually just making fun of me now. Aight? That is nowhere near enough. You're actually just insanely rude for that. You're not allowed to joke me like that! You're not allowed to embarrass me on live television! Hello? Alright. Oh, you know what? I can dash again. I cannot, however, jump that high. Imagine thinking things through. The dash, the run gives like such a different dynamic to the fight. Like spicing, hello? Spacing is a lot more like freeform now. What fresh hell is this? Halfway home, oh. Ah, well met, traveler. Looking for a drink or a rest or both?
Yanara.
Fair greeting, good bug. The warmth of your hearth is welcome upon these wet plains.
Aye, it's a damp climb through these parts. Used to be just pilgrims trekking my way, but odd times these are, and you ain't even the strangest shell wandering about. A rowdy old warrior stopped through not long back, caused quite a scene, and now a young lass is taking up lodging in my top room. The lass mentioned she's on the lookout for sharp types like yourself. Maybe pay her a visit, if you haven't already. Care for a drink, traveler? My nectar's got a kick that'll warm your shell in these sodden climes. Sure. Oh. It's only those few stronger pilgrims that survive to reach my home now. Varlum's curse claims the rest. Poor sods, left to wander. I do sometimes get to wondering, is it the dregs of their own mind and they're keeping him? Is it the dregs of their own mind in there, keeping him walking? Or something else entirely? Care for a drink, traveler? Nah.
Da, Finistra.
Another time, perhaps. Among the few gifts of my birth, I find rare need for substance.
Is that so? Well, the nectar's always on tap if you find yourself feeling different. No. Never again. You can't make me. What is this for? Oh.
Oh, Ma! Sweet surprise for new. You are adult, yes? Fully grown? Ready to hunt?
Fadastama.
Certainly I am no child, young one.
Perfect then. Nu must ask a wish. For her, you would seek Farloom's many fabulous bugs and cut them. Cut them with your blade. Cut them with your mature spirit. Cut them with your savage adult heart. Would you help Nu? Could you take her scroll and fill its pages with the learnings of your cuts?
Sure. Bugs of Farloom, wish promised.
Oh, Ma, you make me so happy. So happy.
So happy!
You make me so happy. Hunt down the creatures of this land and record them in this scroll.
Obtain the hunters. Oh god! Press. What the fuck is that? Press finger on rectangle. Press bullet bill cannon. Defeat foes to add their records to the journal. Review defeated foes in the journal pane of the menu.
That's fine.
Learning about a land's inhabitants is a worthwhile undertaking. Perhaps you're more grown than you realize, Nu.
Ma, such delicious praise will make no shrivel. Go now, hunt and pray, and begin our learning. It's hard work, learning so much from creatures, but for Nu, it's very fulfilling. Now go and hunt and pray, Miss Grown-Up.
Hey. I got you, fam. I'm actually getting kind of tired. Dude, among other things, I'm not particularly well slept lately, so I might actually need to call it. I'm also just lost. Like, I'm a little overwhelmed. Like, I feel like I've wandered really far away. And, like, I'm not exploring in the really systematic way I usually do, where I clear out a whole area before, like, continuing onward. It also doesn't help that I'm broke. So, I might need to regroup, tackle this again when I'm a bit more well-rested, but this is good. Yeah, no, I'm feeling it. Because I haven't really been talking either. I've just kind of been, like, vibing, taking in the sights. I'm like, a little overwhelmed. I think I need some sleep. But I might come back tomorrow, actually. Unironically, I might come back and stream tomorrow night again, so. But we'll see. Yeah. Do I actually want to stop here? Nah, let's keep going. You see... No! That was mildly, you know, that didn't really bode well, honestly, but, you know, that happens, I guess. Alright. Hello. I'll try and get up there in a bit, I guess. Let's see. All right. Oh my god. All right. I really like that. I like ledge jumps. There's definitely an aspect of skill to that I actually really enjoy getting a grasp of. The movement in this game just feels way more nuanced than that of Hollow Knight's, which is very interesting.
Guru! Scoundrel fiend! Who dares wake brave Garmund from his well-needed kip?
Benny Frank.
I've no intent to disturb, Sir Bug. I am merely passing these towers and sought to better understand the lay of the place.
Knowing the battlefield? A warrior's reason. Just look at you, your stance and blade. Almost alone they declare a fight. As the bravest of knights, if direct challenge were offered, honor would see noble Garmund accept.
Ah, Mamido.
Fortunate that seems not your intent. In truth, I'm still sleeping off something of an altercation myself. Had our meeting called for a nightly duel, you'd not have had the luck to behold my finest form.
Nesvir.
What cause sees you traveling these blighted lands, Garment? Do you also seek the citadel above?
Mascara.
Aye, but not mistake a valorous adventurer for a mere pilgrim. Mine is a sacred quest, shared with my most trusted companion, dear Zaza. We seek that citadel not for its gifts. Nay, sister, we seek its rulers, to demand their answer, by force if necessary. For our dear village to whom we pledge our shells.
Beti parada param.
The fearsome hunting of Thread, it overcame our fair folk. We are all that remain, left to carry their memory, and the hope to see some justice paid.
Miofene.
Good luck on your quest, Garment. If you hope to claim justice for your fellows past, I suspect you've some challenge yet ahead.
Oh, boy.
Aye, Zaza and I will fight to Cavern's End if need be. For the bugs held in our hearts and our honor as knights.
Cadestre.
Oh, Bopaya.
Oh, Bopaya. Oh, Bopaya.
Yeah. I try to be fancy and that's what I get. You're fucking insane. Oh my gosh. Stop it! Stop! Alright. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Rip. Ren! Wind! It's just a Talim. Just Talim from Soul Calibur. Man, Soul Calibur is a cool franchise. I really hope they make more Soul Calibur games. It would low-key make me really sad if they didn't. Soul Calibur had such a strange, such a sorrowful fate. Chapel of the Reaper. This feels kinda special. This, I'm getting vibes. Okay. That was close.
I felt it in my bones a little bit. I puckered up.
Your bones can't pucker. I know. I know. It's a serious medical condition, and I haven't told anyone about it yet, but I don't know what to do about it. It makes me scared every single time. I feel it. I feel it, and I don't know what to do. Go see a doctor. Wait. Sorry, I was not expecting to do that. Yeah, that, Hornet, that feels kind of disrespectful. Attack with heavy, arcing slashes and reap additional silk from enemies. To change crest, open the crest screen of the menu while resting at a bench. I feel like I haven't seen a bench in like 5 million years. I would like to try a new crest though, that's kind of cool. Alright. Oh, do I have it on already? I can dash downwards? And it also is it me or is the color palette different? So now my attacks are heavier, it looks like. I have an uppercut now. Dude, you unequipped all my stuff! Oh my god, that's so rude. Are you serious? Okay. Yo, I need a bench. I need a bench to feel whole again. This updraft is not helpful for me at all. Which is kind of funny, honestly. Yeah. Oh. Heck yes. No, wait. No, heck no. Where am I? Alright, Haunted Bellheart.
You guys got a bit of an issue going on, huh?
The crest system is cool. I'm actually really excited to find more crests. Alright, I have no idea how to help you guys. You guys are on your own. Brother, I have no idea what's happening. I desperately need to get more maps. Shellwood, the wormways are to the left of that. I kind of gave up on exploring the deep docks just because I didn't feel like it. But I could go back there if I wanted to. I feel like I'm doing things like kind of out of order, low key. Okay, yes. I'm gonna stop now for my own health. But this is fun. The crest system is exciting. I'm actually so excited to like... I feel kind of bad. I feel like I wasn't that entertaining because I never like finished a thought, and I also just wasn't really having a gap that much. I was just kind of like vibing and like trying to make progress through this
Dang blasted game!
not very expressive. I need to get back into the streamer mindset. The thing is, right, like, this game is, like, hard enough, and I'm unfamiliar enough with it where I do genuinely need to lock in and just, like, not say anything sometimes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stop in this deeply unnerving place and, you know. But, Silksong? Really enjoying it so far. I'm definitely, like, kind of blazing through parts a little bit, and not in that like I'm completing them really fast, but in that I'm just kind of like running through them and not really tackling them in very structured or like well thought out ways. So I need to like, I think I need to take my time a bit more because I'm feeling I'm like, oh, I need to make a lot of ground up or something like that, even though I'm not trying to catch up with anyone in particular. Well, I am IRL, but like that's besides the point. As far as stream is concerned, I think I need to pace myself a bit more. But this is still fun. I'm enjoying myself. Looking forward to the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'm just tired. Like, I feel like catching up to me, and like I need to like not destroy myself. But yeah, no, this is good. This is fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of edits out of this stream, because I feel like I was just kind of like not I wasn't really saying much of anything, honestly. But you know, hopefully, hang on, let me actually note on the talk card the stuff about, like, you know, this game is for children. This game is for babies. And then good at games. Imagine being able to spell. I spell games without the A, so it's just gmiz. Gmiz. Anyway. Nah, not enough gaffs. This game's fun. I'm happy. Oh, I also wanted to talk about, like, the future games that I wanted to play, that I'm looking forward to playing on stream. Future stream games. I'm happy to report that it really feels like the time they spent developing this game, like, yeah, I can feel it. Anyway, where's Sherma? This whole stream is titled in reference to Sherma, and I didn't see Sherma a single time. So that's kind of don't know how to feel about that, but you know, whatever. Also, there are so many more NPCs. I need to, like, I feel like I'm just giving everyone a British accent just for the hell of it, and like I'm not actually remembering who's who, and it's gonna bother me in post. I'm gonna be like, oh man. Maybe I can do that. Actually sounds like a fun video, like a before and after. Like, what did their voice sound like in the beginning, and what did their voice sound like at the end? Because I sure as shit did not remember for like most of these characters what I did the first time around. Anyway, for those who watched, thanks for watching. Presumably this is in the future, because live right now I have literally no viewers, which is fine. But if anyone ever comes by and enjoys the sites, happy to hear it. Might also catch people on an edit of this or something, if there even is any edited material from this, because like I feel like this was a super dry stream. I was just kind of like vibing. I don't think I was talking like half of the time. I was just locked in. Dude, this game's got me hypnotized. For real. Anyway. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, whoever does. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.